Hello and happy 4th of July. I'm Johnny.
And I'm Dude.
Welcome back to our channel. So today we ventured out and made our way down to Appleton.
All the way down there.
To do a little pin hunting. And we came across these jumbo box pins by Loungefly.
Like this.
Disney and Pop.
Yeah, we got 9 of them. Exciting, huh? It's very hard to find these when you go into like Box Lunch or Hot Topic. Once in a while, we'll have one. So we were doing some marketplace hunting and we were able to come up with 9 of these in our hands today. So fun. So go ahead, John.
Okay, so for the first one, this one's by Pop and it is from the Haunted Mansion. And that looks to be Madame Leota.
Yeah, who doesn't love the Haunted Mansion pins, right?
This is a limited edition of 1500. There's the back side. All right, and I'll get her open. Take a look at her.
While he's opening up his box, because we're going to show the pins actually up close, we're going to take them out of these boxes, and we'll probably store the boxes. But the first one I'm going to show you is Jumbo from Nightmare Before Christmas. And I'm excited to see how that present lid pops up. And this one is 1500 limited edition. This one does not say Loungefly, it just says Disney. So we're going to, Johnny, you can go ahead while I open this guy.
All righty, so here's what the pin looks like. You're all familiar with Madame Leota when you go on the ride. She's the lady in the crystal ball. It's floating in the black room.
Floating head.
The floating head. There's the back side of the pin. It's got a little lenticular effect to it, and it also bobs back and forth too. Da, 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 da. So there's that one.
All right, so this pin is Nightmare Before Christmas. Here's the back. You can see that there's going to be movement in this pin. Let's see, it says Disney made in China. Okay, so what this does is I can see it pulls up and then it kind of can wobble. It's kind of fun, but that is as far as it pulls up. Isn't that fun? That'll be fun on the wall. I think, John, we should put it on the wall open like that.
I think so too. See how that...
I love how on here, like, so you've got that duck, the scary duck. I don't know if it has a name, but the skeleton heads all over the package. We should do a Christmas sometime on Nightmare Before Christmas and have it all like a haunted Christmas. That would be a fun event.
That would be fun.
We used to do a lot of Halloween parties, John and I, and haven't done it for years. Life changes and goes by fast, and but that would be kind of fun to do again.
Yeah.
You're up.
Okay. So,
Johnny, before you go, we should actually share with these guys sometime some pictures from our Halloween parties. We did one in particular. It was all Disney, and you had to come dressed as a Disney character. But while we probably shouldn't show you all the people without their permission, we could definitely show you the decorations that we had in our house, and it was just awesome. We had the castle built, and it was a lot of fun. Anyway, I digress. Go ahead, John.
so this looks like an old rickety shack, kind of grayish looking, and it has the Mickey logo there. That was it, the Musketeer logo on the front. And this is a limited edition of 1800. Here's the back side. Looks like it got some kids running around with Mickey ears on, probably the Musketeers.
That looks like it's going to open up.
Yeah, it does. It does say on the bottom here, Mickey 100. So.
Oh yeah, from celebrations of 100 years.
Yeah. So I'll get that open up.
Okay, while he's doing that, look at this box. This is so cute of a box. Look at there's Louie and Ray.
And there's Ray.
But this is Tiana, and it's a lenticular. You see that? There's Tiana, and then you see her with what's his name? Prince
Naveen.
Naveen. Drawing a blank. But she's got her green dress on. The whole box is in green. I love that. And then the back of this limited edition 1700. So we'll open that one up. Go ahead.
Okay. Here's mine. There's a good up close picture of it or look of it. You see the Mickey logo in the front there. It's kind of getting blurry for you. But let's open this up. Man, I am just having issues today. Here we go. That's what it looks like there. The Mickey Mouse Club
That's cool.
with that same round logo. And it looks like it's a bunch of the Musketeers around it.
And music and stuff. That is a sharp pen.
Can you read what that says, Dover?
Yeah, it says all boys and girls. For all boys and girls. Mickey Mouse Club for all boys and girls.
Oh, boys and girls. There you go. Looks nice. I like that.
Beautiful pen. This is a gorgeous pen. So here's the back. Don't you love the gorgeous back? This is a little sticky that will come right off. That was in the packaging, I think, to keep it in place. But look at this beautiful lenticular pin of Tiana. I wish I could get it clear in the picture, but you see how it's Tiana with her crown? And there they are getting married. It's pin on pin. It's absolutely beautiful. They must have made this style for different princesses because we have one more with a different princess on this. Two of them, so we have two of them. But the detail in the green around, like lace and stuff around the photo is beautiful. Okay?
Okay. So if you have seen the movie, A Goofy Movie, I think you'll recognize these two characters. So we've got Max and we got Roxanne. And it looks like they're kind of chit-chatting somewhere, maybe in a park or in somebody's front porch. And this is
You don't see them all.
No, limited edition of 1000.
While he's opening that up, the next one I'm going to open is from Disney, is Loungefly. And it's Marie. And this one is different. It has actually, it looks like it's got two separate heads. And I'm going to guess that they are magnets and can go over her current face to give her a different mood. I'm guessing that. It's either that. Oh yeah, it has to be. Because her current face doesn't look... You know what? I'm going to wait till I open up the pin. Because it could be that it's almost like Build-A-Pin where her face actually is not connected to her body. And you can put any face you want on top of her body. So we'll see when we open it up. And this one doesn't have a limited edition on the box.
Oh.
Adorable pin though, for those people that love Marie. So open that up and see how they did that.
So I forgot to mention that this one that I just took out, this is a Loungefly one. The other one, the last one I showed was also Loungefly, and the first one I showed was by Pop. But here's what the pen looks like. It's a pin on pin, and then Max is the one who's that's pin on pin. And it looks like they kind of get a little flirtatious with each other, you know. Here's the back side. Nothing too special. But yeah, Max and Roxanne. That's cute.
All right, so figured it out. It is like a Build-A-Pin. So you have, well, the back is your typical Loungefly back. But on the front, it is all connected, but you see the thickness? The head can come off, and this pin back just went through that hole, to give her
A different look.
this face, which has really bright blue eyes, and I like it. But it essentially matches the face that's on here already. You know, so that if you maybe lost this face, it's still cute. But there she is regular. But then, if you want to change Marie's mood to sassy,
Sassy kitty.
sassy, you can put, see the poker on this? It goes through the hole. And you can
And now
have her
she's
sticking her
sassy.
tongue out at you. Or you could take that head off and have her grumpy or angry or in a mood and put that face on her. I think this is
That
really
looks
clever.
like a real sourpuss.
Yeah. So we'll have to hang this one with whatever one we want to choose and then have the two heads by it. Because we don't want to lose the heads.
No.
That is a clever pin. So it's very similar to their Build-A-Pins. But yet, you'd only put Marie's head in a different mood on it, right? You wouldn't put a different character's body or face on this body. That'd be kind of weird. Anyway, so one more look at Marie. So that's a 3-prong back on that, and then each head just has its own head prong.
That's clever.
All right, you're up.
Okay,
That's a fun pin.
so for this next one, this is another Loungefly Pixar. This is a movie called Bayo. Is that correct?
I think so, yeah.
And what is
Bayo.
it?
Bayo.
Bayo, I believe. And what it is, and I know we've seen this, but it's a movie about a Chinese mother whose child goes away to college and she's lonely, empty nester, and she's making some steamed dumplings and one of them comes to life, which is this character right here.
And that's Bayo, right?
I think so. So I think this is like one of those containers that will hold your steamed dumplings after you make them.
Yeah.
Maybe a little
Bamboo lid.
soy sauce. Who knows?
Yeah.
Limited edition of 1900. There's the back side of it.
Very interesting. I can't wait till you open this one because I agree with you. I think we've seen that once, but it's so long ago.
Yeah, it's been a while. It has been a while. So I'll get that
Now
one open.
I'm going to want to re-watch that show. So you've seen one of these before with Tiana, and we had Jasmine. And this is Disney Loungefly. And it's lenticular. And this is 1600 limited edition. So we'll open that one up.
Okay.
These are so fun. Fun!
Okay, so here is the front of my pen. It looks like, you know, one of those bamboo baskets, like I said, that they put their steamed dumplings in. Back side of it, Loungefly. And it just kind of opens like this. Oh, and look who do we have in there.
That is cool. I like that green color.
You know, you got to keep that steamed dumpling warm. Which actually sounds kind of good.
Okay, I haven't never seen another pin with him on it.
Maybe.
Bail.
Anyway, this closes just like that.
And
There
if
you
anyone
go.
out there has, please let us know.
It's a little different.
Yeah, it is. Very cute.
Yeah.
So I was able to get Jasmine out of her box. Oopsie. And again, your typical back. But the front Again, lenticular. There's Jasmine and Aladdin on their magic carpet. There's Aladdin. Reaching out his hand. Do you trust me? Do you trust me?
Yes.
And the beautiful filigree or lace around the picture. I just love these.
That's a pretty pen.
It is. I wish I was holding it right for people, but it's pin on pin. Gold edge.
Oh, the fireworks are really going off.
Very pretty pen.
That is a pretty pen, but
I mean, look at her dress on this pin. Or not dress, but she's got that see-through, girls, what do you call that? Kind of a skirt over her pants. You see it?
Yeah, but I'm trying to figure out if it's, what you call it?
I don't know.
Lace? I do like this pen though. I really, well.
Coverlet?
I like Tiana. I like the movie, and I love the colors on the green dress.
Show that up by this one. These are beautiful. So, you know, we share these with you guys because, you know, first of all, we have them, but, you know, everybody doesn't see this stuff out there. And so it might interest some, might not interest others, but it's fun, I would think, to see the different pins that are being made and what's out there. So we went to the antique mall today, and we actually have a little cabinet, a glass case there where we sell some pins and stuff and vintage toys and stuff. And the lady that was helping us, we actually saw a couple pins that somebody else is selling in their cabinet. And so she was helping us, and she's like, I don't quite get the craze over pins. Very nice lady. But we actually shared like some of our videos with her, and she just could not believe people collected this many pins. She just thought it was fantastic, but she said she doesn't see it. She goes, what would you do with that as you age? She goes, what are you going to do? How are you going to put that all somewhere? You know, it's kind of funny how they think of it, and depending on how old you are and stuff, where you are in life and what your thoughts are, you know, and stuff. But it was really fun talking to her. We had a nice time, a nice chat. And then we, of course, had to buy a few pins.
Yeah, somebody else has Disney pins for sale there that we always stop and check out. And then we come to find out that there's another case.
Somebody else just started.
Somebody else started selling their Disney pins, and they actually had some really pretty pins in their cabinet. And,
yeah.
And some interesting Loungefly bags. And
pins are definitely kind of in a craze right now. You got one more to show, Johnny. Come on. One left. Bear with us.
Okay.
You're going to want to see it.
This is
another
Loungefly pin, and it's a villain, and it is the Evil Queen. And it looks like it's a rainy day. She got her umbrella, got some broken hearts. This is a limited edition of 1700. So since I see Maleficent and I see Hades, and on the back there is Ursula, I wonder if there are other ones out there like this.
I would bet there are.
Besides the Evil Queen.
We just have to get our hands on them.
Yeah, let's open this up. So, I'll tell the story when I get done here.
Well, you can tell it while you're opening.
So, I remember one year, we were going through a small town called Adam's Friendship. And it's actually not too far from that antique store we were just telling you about.
In Wisconsin Dells.
In the Wisconsin Dells. During the summer, there's a flea market that goes on in Adam's Friendship. And we were walking around, and of all places, we see a gentleman. He's got a table set up, and he's got his pens all laid out. Nothing too special. It looked like he had just pulled up and just opened up his car and said, you know, let's do this right here.
It was like the back of his car or something.
Yeah.
It was different. For Adam's Friendship.
For us, it's a small little town. And at their flea market, there's a table with his pens there. I couldn't believe it.
Yeah, we were all over that.
And small little Adam's Friendship. That's pretty awesome.
Yep.
Okay, here's a closer look at the pen. And I believe his hearts can go up and down.
The hearts go up now?
Yeah.
Well, let me see why you got it up there. No, keep it up there.
Okay.
I just want to play with it. Oh, almost like it's raining.
It's
It's raining hearts.
Raining broken hearts.
That is cool.
It's a little different.
Yeah.
That's what the backside looks like. Looks like it's got a little goober on it.
I think that one should have been raining cut up apples or something.
Cut up.
Well, apples, right? Isn't it the queen? That's the wicked queen.
Yeah, but she asked the huntsman to bring.
Oh, the
Snow
heart
White's-
in the box.
Yeah, in the
you
box,
are
so.
right. You are
But
right.
she looks rather haggard. Haggard.
Well, she's out in the rain. Why would she be out in the rain?
Oh, yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm just mesmerized by this pit. It is, if you saw it up close, the colors in those stripes are absolutely beautiful. They're like a mocha coffee with a chocolatey coffee. And they're just really cool looking.
He's kind of a cute little character.
He's on this leaf. You can tell how small, right? Could you imagine this lady opening up her wontons or whatever these are?
Steamed dumpling.
Steamed dumplings. Open up the pot and there he is smiling at her.
And one says, hello.
I gotta watch the movie again. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Happy 4th of July. And we'll be bringing more pins to you soon. So keep watching. Thank you.
Have a good night.
And so here is a final shot of all those pins we just showed you up close. We will be putting these up on our wall in a future Fill Up the Wall video. Probably 13 is next. So looking forward to that. Have a good night.